The Pender County Sheriff's Department has 123 employees. That's everybody that works there. Their budget currently is right at $10 million. It's one of the big three in Pender County. You've got schools, DSS, and the Sheriff's Department. Those are the biggest parts of the general fund budget. Tell us about your experience in working with administrative work of that type, dealing with personnel of that size, and also dealing with budgeting, because that's a lot of money and a lot of business that has to be handled.
So I'm going to get back to the original question. The original question was about your management experience and your budgeting experience. So when we get to management experience, I've had the honor to be a sergeant over multiple units, multiple joint task force between the city of Wilmington and the county of New Hanover. I've also been a lieutenant watch commander in a couple of different divisions in a large sheriff's office. So I've got some management experience there, dealing with people, dealing with high incidents. I've also ran several incident command posts for high crime situations where you could have 80, 90 people respond depending on what type of crime you're investigating. I've also worked through several hurricanes, participated in several command posts for hurricanes, and been in charge of multiple people, large numbers, from different agencies, people I've never worked with before. And then when you get into budgeting, you have to applaud Sheriff Smith for what he's dealt with. If you've not had a chance to look at the Sheriff's Office budget, take a look. It's split into 4 sections: Sheriff, Animal Services, to Jail, and 911. And he's only given what he's given to work with. And you have to do the best you can with that within your line items. This year, we've spent over $400,000 shipping inmates out. We're budgeted for $650,000 in this fiscal year that we're going to spend out. So you have to consider that. You have to consider what you have in overtime available and what you have in your regular salary available. But the nice thing about dealing with a budget of that size, you have a command staff that helps you. You sit down and you put all of your thoughts together and all of your experience together, and you keep an open mind. And you take all of their experience and you put it to the table, because if you only take your experience, you're only as good as you. But if you take the 7 or 8 people and you do it together, you now have a collective reasoning type of situation. We also have a strong county that would be willing to help us. We have wonderful commissioners that are willing to help us, and we have to open those doors and build those bridges. I own a construction company. I've ran it for the last 3 years. I started it from the ground up. Several employees, own several vehicles now. I service 9 Lowe's stores. My time's up.